I am doing The Outsiders' final project, the art project. This is by Sarah Mosher. I picked Randy from the scene that I chose, and he acts the way he does because he really thinks about what is going on after his friend died and how much damage all this fighting has caused. He really thinks about that after his friend is killed. This motivates him because he really gets it now. He understands that, hey, we don't need to be fighting anymore. This is not helping us at all. His point of view about what's happening in the scene is the same point of view that I have. You know, he's really getting that these racers and the other socias, they want to go to a rumble and they want to make a war. But really, all that's going to do is make more problems, and he's right. The author showed that Randy was feeling and thinking by, just telling, because what he was thinking was pretty powerful. And what he was saying was very powerful too. He's important to the book because, like I just said, his thoughts really were true. They were the truth. I mean, no other characters were really being truthful completely about what was going on. They were thinking, oh, fighting is going to solve this. But that's not what it is. Fighting will not solve this, and it won't help. And that's just completely silly to keep fighting when all that's going to happen is everybody's going to have more problems. The theme. The theme that is carried throughout this book, The Outsiders, is that you need to face your problems, not fight with them. Because if you are facing your problems and looking at them and paying attention to what's going on, you will realize that fighting won't help. I mean, if you and your friend get into a fight, an argument, facing your problem and saying sorry to your friend would be the best choice. What would not be good is to fight more, and that's kind of what the story is about. Okay, so my timeline for the scene is... Okay, hold on a moment. The events that caused my scene to happen is when it's when Randy is talking about how he can't really take it anymore, and how he's realized what a monster some socias are. And this kind of led up to when he was thinking, I shouldn't really go to this rumble because it's really just going to make more problems. And that was a very good choice of him. The events that are in the scene itself is Randy comes up to Ponyboy and is talking to him about the rumble. And this is really important because he doesn't want Ponyboy to be in it either. Frankly, all he wants to happen is to stop this whole thing, for Gracers to be friends with Socias and Socias to be friends with Gracers. They're just people. It's like judging people by the color of their skin. You know, they're not, it's not like they can control what they are. And they can't. They really can't. The events that happened later in the book because of the scene was when, at the end of the story, Ponyboy gets what's going on, and he realizes what Randy said and what Johnny said, and he realizes that really fighting is unnecessary and really just face your problems. Thank you for listening to Sarah Mosher's Outdoors.